Hey guys, going to Trieyx here about the Kingdom Hearts Junior Cross video. Okay, so right now they're celebrating the 10 million downloads, and they had a whole bunch of events and stuff like that. They brought back the Hades Cup, which is by far one of my favorite events. Also, one of my favorites is the organization event, but I don't know, I'm not sure that they're coming back. But yeah, so right now they have the Hades Cup. So in this Hades Cup, you get 6,000 jewels. It's crazy because usually Hades Cups gives 5,000 jewels, but they're giving 10,000, not 10,000. 1,000 more jewels, and as well as they gave 10,000 jewels for free, and they also have this little event right here where you get some tickets, and they also have a Twitter campaign where if you reach about 5,000 retweets and something, I think like 5,000 likes or something, or like combine them both, I don't know, you get some tickets as well. I believe like 100, I think, so that's kind of crazy. They're going all out for this milestone, which is kind of crazy. You got this, there was 10,000 downloads of this game. You wouldn't think that Kingdom Hearts will have that many people originally, but yeah, there's about 10,000 people who played this game. But it's kind of like downloads, so it's like, I mean, it's not probably not even like 10 million people. It's probably like, I don't know, a little less than that, but there's 10 million downloads, so that's kind of crazy. But in this video we're gonna do the Hades Cup. So I'll show you guys my setup. So yeah, a lot has changed since my last video on this game, so yeah, I'll go through some of the medals I have. So right now they have a booster for mono keyblades, so I would suggest you guys use any of the mono keyblades, like Treasure Trove, Lady Luck, 3 Wishes, Counterpoint, Sleeping Lion, Fenrir, Dark Gnaw, Missing Eggs, Diamond Dust, stuff like that. So I highly suggest using those keyblades, depending on what medals you guys have and which medal is good. Like any medal with ground and strength and air, definitely. You have to see what type of medal you have, and that will determine what keyblade you're gonna use. So for me, I'm using magic because, ironically now, my magic is one of my strongest attributes. So I have Kyrie right here. She's my buffer. So you guys want to have a buffer. I suggest you guys using Kyrie or Xion, depending on what type of keyblade you're using. With upright or reverse. I have this Xion right here. So she recently just got awakened or revamped or whatever. So now she has a Supernova Plus. She had Attack Boost 9 Max, Lux Plus, and this is her traits right now. I'm gonna do another video trying to perfect this Xion, because this Xion is probably one of my favorite medals in the game, and also one of the medals that where I did a video on that was actually pretty hype, and it has a special place in my heart. So yeah, I'm gonna probably work on her, even though she's probably gonna be outdated eventually, but I needed a reverse magic medal, so that's why I'm working on her. So that's her. I have this Supernova HD Aqua, which ground and strength. Yeah, attacks with 8 max, gauge 2. And this Aqua right here, same thing, except she's boosted with attacks boost 8 max, gauge 0, aerial, strength, and ground. And this Aqua right here, which is from the VIP. So yeah, at first I really needed a good upright magic medal. Like, I had this Aqua right here, but the strength that she had wasn't really that great. That's why I got this VIP medal. But they are gonna revamp some of the older medals, so this Aqua might actually become really useful eventually in the future when she gets like a strength boost or a multiply boost or whatever they're doing with these older Supernova medals. But I have this Aqua right here, the Supernova Plus. She's, I guess, perfect. So she has attack boost 9 max, Lux Plus, 31,000 strength. It's crazy. She has plus strength, plus 1,000 strength, or 2,000 strength really, and then extra attack, ground, air, and then also with the pet trait it's plus 2,000, so an extra 2,000 towards the medal. So now it's 31,000. And I have this one, which you guys probably know. But this one perfect too. Attack was 9 max, gauge 1, and extra attack, strength, ground, air, whatever. Basically perfect. Same thing as my Aqua. So yeah, like I said before, I highly suggest you guys using your mono keyblades, because they have the +2 multiplier, so it's insane now. better than the fairy stars. So yeah, definitely use your mono Keyblade, and depending on what metals you have and the type of traits they have, it determines what Keyblade you're using. So for me, I have a bunch of magic metal that have ground and aerial and strength, so that's why I'm using this Keyblade. So yeah, sub slots, it's whatever you guys have. Like honestly, the Hades Cup is actually pretty easy, so you probably don't even need to have really strong metals. Basically, you really want to have a good strong friend metal and a good buffer. So I'm gonna start from stage 10 upwards, because stage 10 is when you guys get the good rewards. So yeah, I'm gonna start from stage 10, and my voice sounds weird. That's because I just went on vacation, and I feel like I got sick from that. So yeah, if it sounds weird, I apologize, but I feel fine. But I don't know, my voice just sounds weird when I just started recording. I just noticed that. So yeah, if I were you guys, I'll definitely bring a good friend metal. I would bring either the Aqua, the Roxas, or Pirate Sword. You guys have a friend metal or friend with the Fire Sword. I don't, so I'm gonna have to bring Roxas, because this is probably my strongest friend metal I have. So this Roxas is plus 30,000 strength, and plus 3 more, or 30,000 plus 3,000 more. Attack plus 9 max, Lux plus, aerial, ground, strength, and plus extra attack 120%. So that's really good right there. So that's why I'm using that. Highly suggest you guys use something like Pirate Sora or Roxas or Aqua with good traits. So yeah, basically the friend metal basically gonna carry you. So yeah, this friend metal basically carried me throughout this event. So starting off, the HP is relatively low compared to like all the other events that are happening right now. So it has an 8 gauges, 8 attacks. So, and also has defense up. So what I would do is I would use the Kyrie to basically take all the buff away and buff yourself. And then once I do that, I'm gonna use one of the supernova metals that gives a percentage, like raising my special attack or guild bonus up. So I'm gonna use the Aqua because she gives plus 280%. So I want to do that, and that kind of kills it. So honestly, this event is actually fairly easy. So right there, I just beat the event with like 1 supernova. So the event isn't really that hard. The Square Enix knows that a lot of people don't have the really good metals yet. So this is kind of like them toning down the events, especially the ones that with jewels. For people who don't have those medals, to be able to get the jewels and beat the event. So I don't even have the the Aqua, like the Dark Aqua or the Pirate Sword, but I'm still able to beat this event with the medals I have. So yeah, honestly, this event's pretty easy. So right here, this boss right here has 10 defense up. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use Aqua, I'm gonna use Kyrie, and then I'm gonna use the Aqua to get my guild bonus up, and that goes right there. But yeah, I guess my medals are kind of strong. You guys can honestly do the same thing with the Roxas. I'll show you guys for my friend medal. So I'm not even gonna use my Aqua. I'm gonna use the friend medal. So this boss is actually kind of tricky. This boss heals after the first attack, I believe. So what you want to do is, it's gonna heal no matter what. Well, actually, I can probably do enough damage to it, but yeah, if you guys can't do enough damage to it, it's gonna heal after the first turn. Honestly, you guys should be able to beat it anyway, even when it heals. But yeah, so also has this enemy right here. This enemy, if you defeat it, it basically, I believe, it raises the the defense stuff for the boss, I believe. So what I would do is I'll try to take them both out at the same time, since the boss doesn't have that much HP anyway. So I'll use the Kyrie to get rid of the the buffs they have, and then we'll use the Aqua to increase the supernova, and then from there right there. It basically raised up all the attacks and attacks. Oh, raised up all the buffs. So I kind of screwed myself over right there. But since I have this Kyrie right here, I haven't used yet. It kind of helps. So I'll at least do some damage on this turn. And after that, I'm gonna use the Xian. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any damage. But there we go. Now I'm starting to do some damage. And there we go. That's basically pretty easy. Overall, the event is pretty easy. You guys should really have any difficulty with this event, unless you're new, in which case then you're probably not going to beat this event, because this event's basically for like the, not really veteran players, but like people that started like a few months ago that have like the good medals. And honestly, if you're newer, you can basically pull on the Supernova medal deal, or go for the Kyrie, stuff like that. Those banners, they'll definitely help you. Get some of the medals that you need to beat this event. But I want to use the same strategy. I'm going to use the Kyrie, so they all have the the boss has 15 defense up, so I'm going to use that to erase that. And then the archers, they actually give you status effects. So I believe one of them is paralysis, one of them is poison, I think, or one of them is sleep. I don't even know. Basically, they give you status effects that kind of harm you. So I'm gonna use the Roxas this time instead of the Aqua, because I'll show you guys that the friend medal is, you can basically do this with the friend medal, really. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use Kyrie, and then I'm gonna use the Xian. Basically, we're just gonna attack this guy, and he should be almost dead. So yeah, I don't really need the friend medal because that medal's pretty strong, but definitely the friend medal is gonna help you. But basically, you kind of need a buffer, I guess, and some good supporting medals, as well as a really good friend medal. And the friend medal and supporting medals needs to have traits like ground and air and strength, stuff like that. It's kind of the same thing. Like once you play this game long enough, you basically need the same thing. For every event, you basically just need ground, air, and strength. That's just about it. So this boss has 15 up for PSM as well as defense up, so I'm gonna use this to get rid of that. And then I'm gonna use the Aqua. That way I could probably beat it in like this turn, maybe. And now use the Xian, get my buffs back up, because once I use Supernova, it basically erases all my buffs. So because the buff only lasts like one attack, and I use the Xian, start attacking this boss to try to beat it. Blah. And that green flying thingy, it actually heals you, or heals the boss. So I'll definitely try to take that out as soon as possible. AoE medals definitely work a lot better than single target, but you have single target medals, I definitely target that one first, I guess, because that way it doesn't heal the boss, because it'll get annoying. But I don't really need to target it because I'll do enough damage anyway. So I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna just finish it off with the Supernovas. I should be able to beat it, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm sort of overpowered, but the Keyblade getting the +2 multiplier definitely really helped. I could probably beat him with my fairy stars, but this is so much better. Like the Keyblade is so much better. So there we go. This now with the Hades. So Hades is basically the strongest boss in this event, obviously because it's the Hades Cup. But yeah, Hades has +15 defense up, upright defense, and reverse strength, reverse defense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the thingy again, the Kyrie Supernova, to erase all those buffs, and then we'll use the Aqua. So Hades has 1.3 million HP bars, which compared to the other events, it's actually kind of low. So there we go. Now I'm gonna start attacking. So I'm gonna use the Kyrie to buff me up, and then we'll use the Xian, and then we'll use the Aqua, and then we'll use no Aqua, and we'll use the yellow Aqua. Also this Aqua gives me plus 1,500 strength on my magic medals, so that definitely helps. But she's in the last slot, so she really doesn't do anything other than buffering herself. Then I have this medal, Okay, so after that, Hades has a revenge value. I didn't catch when it activated. I'll probably do this event again to see, but it basically he attacked me and then he didn't do enough damage to kill me. But honestly, you should be able to beat this in 3 turns anyway. So yeah, and then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna see when he did the revenge value, the revenge attack. And I'm gonna do this. So I actually don't have enough gauges on this map, on this Keyblade, because of the what you call it, the aquas, which kind of sucks. But yeah, now I'm gonna I guess I'll use that. Doesn't really matter. I'll do this, and I think the Hades actually buffed himself as well. But as you guys saw right there, I did like 1 damage. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see what his revenge value is, and I'm just gonna catch what buffs he did. Cause honestly, when I played this, I kind of just like auto through it. So yeah, I didn't really catch what exactly he did. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna check. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll do this. I'm gonna do this. And if you guys hear scratching in the background, it's because my dog. She wants to come in my room, but I'm in the middle of recording, so I can't do that. I can't let her in. I'm gonna do this, this. Yeah, let's catch it. I believe it's 500,000, I think. Let me check. It's almost there. Use Supernova to see what it does. Okay, no, I guess not. I don't think you don't have any gauges, so I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so it's around the 400,000 to 300,000 mark. So somewhere between there is when he does the revenge value, but it doesn't do enough damage to kill me. I don't even think I have defense boost, so honestly, you guys should be able to survive this if you have enough HP. But there we go. So I'm gonna do this and see what buffs he has, or how he buffs himself. Okay, so basically Hades debuffs you. So as you saw right there, I have minus 15 strength and minus 15 upright and reverse strength. So basically debuffs you. Honestly, if you guys use your buffer, carry buffers, or if you have an overwrite medal, you can definitely get rid of that. So yeah, right here is the Kyrie, bring me back up to PSM 14, and then have the upright man. No, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Upright power by 8, minus 8, and strength. I think kind of erased that. So yeah, but now we use the Xian. Oh, they basically don't buff themselves, so honestly it doesn't really matter. You basically need 1 Kyrie to, at least for me, I just need 1 Kyrie to help me get rid of like most of the buffs, and then the other medal will take care of himself. So yeah, nowadays Supernova medals can take care of themselves, so you don't really need a buffer. You only really need Kyrie for, I believe, the defense down. Other than that, that's basically about it. Every other medal except before buff himself. So honestly, this event's pretty easy. I've been saying that throughout this whole video, so you're probably annoyed by that. But yeah, definitely bring a good friend medal. Bring a good buffer. The Kyrie, the Kingdom 3 Kyrie works. And bring some good supporting medals as well. Ones with the strength and ground and air. Those definitely help. And definitely use the model Keyblades because they're really good right now. So yeah, overall, like I said before, this event is relatively easy. They try to make it made it easy on purpose for those who don't have the good medals like me. Like don't have the strongest medals. I kind of have like the older medals, I guess. The only thing that's newer is the VIP Kyrie, VIP Aqua, as well as the Xian. But other than that, all my medals are pretty old compared to the newer medals. And like I said before, they're actually gonna revamp some of these medals and buff them. So your older Supernova medals will actually become relevant again, depending on how they do it. Whether they raise the strength or increase the multiplier. So that's definitely gonna be really great, because I have a whole bunch of older medals, like Supernova medals, that are kind of poopy. So definitely want to see them get buffed. But yeah, they probably realized how quickly they're doing the power creep So they're probably gonna buff some of the older medals just to have them compete, so the power creep isn't too crazy. But yeah, overall you guys should be able to beat this event easily with a good friend medal. You guys probably don't even need any good supporting medals. Friend medal is all you need. But yeah, anyways, that's guys for this video. If you guys have more Kingdom Junior Cross videos, let me know in the comment section. In the comment section below. Don't hit the like and subscribe button. I plan on doing more Kingdom Junior Cross videos. Actually gonna record one right now where I do some polls, so look forward to that. But yeah, if you guys have any tips, definitely leave in the comment section below, as well as any questions. I'll definitely try to help you guys. But overall, that's basically about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.